Om Shanti. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and wish you a very, very happy new year of becoming complete, just like Brahma Baba. So let's read today's Murli. So today's 16th Feb 1970s Murli. Be one who has a right to the world and so respect from all. So today, Bab Dada was seeing something special in the children's eyes and the lines on their foreheads. Do you know what was that? It is that which you tell others as a part of the introduction about what you are attaining from the Father for 21 births. So Baba is seeing the lines in our eyes and forehead. And which lines are these? So Baba is saying, which you mentioned in the introduction, that what we are attaining from the Father for 21 births. You issue this challenge, do you not? You receive the three attainments of being ever healthy, wealthy, and happy for 21 births. On the basis of the attainments you receive at the present time. Today, Bab Dada was seeing the line of attainment of each child on their foreheads and in their eyes. Until now, according to the challenge, how much have you put into practical form the word constantly? In your challenge, you do not just say healthy and wealthy, but you say ever healthy and wealthy. So Baba is saying the confluence is the age of attainments from where we start experiencing health, wealth, and happiness in our life. So Baba is saying it is not, we don't say that we become healthy and wealthy, but we always say ever healthy and wealthy. And that is for 21 births on the basis of attainments we receive at the present time. So Baba is saying in the challenge, you do not say healthy and wealthy, but you say ever healthy and wealthy. First the present, and then on the basis of the present is the future. Bab Dada is underlining the word constantly and seeing the result. What would be the result? Are these words of the present or of the future? Constantly, it is the word for the present or for the future. Do you need such a stage for service at the present time or for some time in the future? By using your body, mind, and wealth, thoughts, words, and deeds in every type of service simultaneously, you easily achieve success. So, Baba is saying, by using your body, mind, and wealth, thoughts, words, and deeds in every type of service simultaneously, you easily achieve success. Do you experience such a stage? Just as there is a physical illness due to the influence of the weather, the environment, and your diet, similarly, this affects the state of your mind. Instead of being ever healthy, you become diseased. However, one who is ever healthy remains safe in all these aspects because of being knowledgeful. One who is ever healthy remains safe in all these aspects because of being knowledgeful. Similarly, one who is ever wealthy will be constantly full of the treasures of all powers, all virtues, and complete knowledge. One who is ever wealthy will be constantly full of the treasures of all powers, all virtues, and complete knowledge. So Baba is telling us the benefits. If we become ever healthy, then the external atmosphere will not affect us. Whether it's a weather, whether it's a other environment, things will not affect. And so we can call ourselves ever healthy. Now those souls, the one who becomes ever wealthy, Baba is saying they will experience that they are constantly full of the treasures of all powers, all virtues, and complete knowledge. Such a soul would never use words or create thoughts which show a lack in terms of the powers, such as what can I do? How can I do this? I wish to do this, but I'm unable to do it. Such a soul would constantly experience being an image of fullness, the one who is ever wealthy. Baba is saying he cannot have such a thought that what can I do? How can I do it? Baba is saying he is constantly experiencing the image of fullness. All other poor souls, seeing one who is full and whilst under the canopy of that one's fullness, would experience being filled with zeal and enthusiasm. All other poor souls, seeing one who is full and whilst under the canopy of that one's fullness, would experience being filled with zeal and enthusiasm. He will become a motivator for others. Similarly, one who is ever happy is always happy. Even if there is an atmosphere causing waves of great sorrow, an atmosphere without any enjoyment, or an atmosphere where there is the experience of a lack of attainment, such souls will remain constantly happy, even in those circumstances. They will transform the atmosphere of sorrow and unhappiness with the sparkle of their happiness, just as the sun transforms darkness to bring light into the midst of the darkness, to bring peace into the midst of peacelessness, and to bring a sparkle of happiness into an atmosphere without any enjoyments, means to be ever happy. So Baba is saying the definition of ever happy souls. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect in that soul's life. So Baba is saying there will be the storms of unhappiness, sorrow and other things. But how the sun removes the darkness in the atmosphere, similarly, this happy soul will remove all the unhappiness, the sorrow from the environment. Such service is needed at this time, not in the future. Because in future there won't be any sorrow, there won't be any unhappiness. So this kind of service, Baba is saying, is needed at the present time. Today, Bab Dada was seeing whether each one's lines of attainment was constantly and it was constant and clear. People look at their lifelines on their hands as to whether they have a long life free from illness. Bab Dada too was looking at the lines. Have you had all three attainments constantly from the moment of birth, or have those lines of attainment broken from time to time? And in the Laukik world, people go to the astrologer and shows their lifelines or other lines, fate lines, and all those things to check how much lucky I am, how much long life I am going to have, what kind of health I am having, and so on. So Baba is saying here, Bab Dada also looks such lines, but not in the hand. He's looking these lines at our forehead and in our eyes. And these lines are of being ever healthy, wealthy, and ever happy. So Baba is saying, Baba is also checking these lines, whether they are from the since we have taken this divine birth, are these lines are clear or unbreakable, or these lines are breaking in between time to time. Have they remained for a long period or for a short time? As a result, Babdada saw that there was a great deal lacking in the constancy and clarity of the lines. So, what's the result? What Baba has seen, what kind of lines children have? So, saw that there was a great deal lacking in the constancy and clarity of the lines. So, two things are seen in the lines, whether they are clear, first thing. Secondly, are they constant? or they are breaking in between. So Baba is also seeing these lines of ever healthy, wealthy, and happy within us. There were very few whose lines were unbroken. And even those unbroken lines were not that clear. They were almost invisible. Baba is now opening all the results. So he's saying there were very few souls who were having the lines unbroken. And even those unbroken lines were not that clear. They were almost invisible. However, past is past. After telling the result, Baba is saying, children, now past is past. According to the present time, whilst you are playing hero or heroine parts on the stage of world service, these three attainments should be constantly and clearly visible on your forehead and in your eyes. As we are becoming the hero and heroines of this world stage, yesterday also Baba mentioned about this in Sakhamuli. So we are playing the roles of hero and heroines on the stage of world service. So Baba is saying these three lines of attainments should be constantly and clearly visible on your foreheads and in your eyes. You can only play the part of a world benefactor on the basis of these three attainments. You can only play the part of a world benefactor on the basis of these three attainments. Today, all souls need these three attainments. What is the ultimate thing all the souls is looking for? These are the only three things which every soul needs in their life: good health, wealth, and happiness. So Baba is saying today all souls need these three attainments. Let those souls who lack these attainments experience these attainments and put your challenge into a practical form. So Baba is saying, let those souls who lack these attainments experience these attainments and put your challenge into practical form. Sorrowful, peaceless souls, diseased and weak souls are very thirsty for a second's attainments of just one drop. Baba is saying there are multiple souls who are peaceless. I think so. Baba is saying sorrow, sorrowful, peaceless souls and diseased and weak souls are very thirsty for a second's attainment of just one drop. They will have the courage, zeal, and enthusiasm to know how to live a human life when they see your fortune of happiness and your constantly smiling face. So, Baba is saying your constant happiness and smiling face will have the courage and zeal and enthusiasm to know how to live a human life when they see when they see your fortune of happiness and your constantly smiling face. At present time, while alive, they are sitting on the pyre of hopelessness. Enable such a souls to die alive. Give them the donation of a new life, that is, make them full of these three attainments. Baba is saying, you have received all these attainments from Baba at this confluence age. Now, our service is to make every soul capable of attaining these three attainments. Always be aware of all these three attainments as your birthright. Doubly underline all three for imbibing practically. Become those who create an impact on others. Do not be influenced by nature and the atmosphere or the circumstances in the same way as a lotus is not influenced by the water or the mud around it. So, this is what Baba is expecting from us. So, Baba is saying, become those who create an impact on others, not get influenced by others. Hmm? So, Baba is saying, don't get influenced by nature, the atmosphere, or the circumstances. In the same way, how the lotus is not getting influenced by the water or the mud around it. This happens all the time. At least this much should happen. Baba is saying this happens all the time, and at least this much should happen. No one has become this yet. Do not be influenced by these words. Even if no one else has become this yet, it doesn't matter. You can become this and show everyone. Baba is saying, don't tell me that no one has become such that, always smiling face and constantly happy. So Baba is saying, you become the example. Don't tell that no one has that become yet. But Baba is saying, you become that. This happens all the time. At least this much should happen. No one has become this yet. Do not be influenced by these words. Even if no one else has become this yet, it doesn't matter. You can become this and show everyone. Just as you have the pure thought of claiming the number one position, become the world emperor, so too, at the present time, think, I will become this first. So Baba is saying, have that courage and think that I will become this first and I will set the example for others. I will follow the Father and demonstrate it by becoming the number one example. This is the month of following the Father, becoming same as Father. So we can have that powerful thought that I will become this first. I will follow the Father and demonstrate it by becoming the number one example. Keep this aim. Continue to imbibe the qualifications of the aim. Have the determined thought to be the first one in this. Do not look at others in this. Human has a habit of looking at others. So Baba is saying, no, you don't look at the others. Simply look at the self and see the Father. Only then would it be said that your practice is the same as the challenge you issued. Acha, Babdada has spoken a great deal, and you have also heard a great deal. This time, Babdada has not come just to speak to you, but also to see, and he is relating what he has seen. So Baba is observing us, seeing us, and telling us what he is seeing in us. The Father knows that whoever is to become this are amongst these souls. You are the one with all rights, but you still have to be reminded time and again. Acha. To the souls, acha. To the souls who have a right to the fortune of the kingdom of the world, to those who have a right to all attainments from the Father, to those who have a right to receive respect from Maya and matter, to such most elevated souls, Babdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. To the souls who have a right to the fortune of the kingdom of the world, to those who have a right to all attainments from the Father, to those who have a right to receive respect from Maya and matter, to such most elevated souls, Babdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. So we will also wish namaste to Baba. So Babdada's meeting with groups. You are serviceable, are you not? To be serviceable means that every thought, word, and deed are simultaneously engaged in service. Serviceable souls means that every thought, word, and deed are constantly engaged in service. You are the children of the Trimurti Father. So, all three types of service should take place simultaneously. Through thoughts, words, and deeds, three services should take place simultaneously. You would receive instant fruit if you carried out all three types of service at the same time. So, are you carrying out all three types of service simultaneously? Through your mind, you have to serve and enable souls to connect the yoga of their intellects to the Father. Now, Baba is explaining us what these three types of services are, how to serve through mind. So, you have to serve and enable souls to connect the yoga of their intellects to the Father through the Father through our mind. Now, through our words. You have to serve and give the Father's introduction. And through your deeds, you have to serve and make souls embodiments of divine virtues. So, through our deeds, we have to serve and make souls embodiments of divine virtues. So, all the main subjects of knowledge, yoga, and divine virtues should continue at the same time. If you are those who are doing powerful service at every second, then as they say, a motor a minute. So, too, in 1 second, you can imprint souls with the stamps of dying alive. Marjiva Jivan. So, this is the form of the final service. People now say in words that this is very good, but they themselves do not become good. Saying acha is very easy, but becoming acha is not easy. So people say that it's good, but they are not ready to become good. When you serve through thoughts, words, and deeds simultaneously, people will not just say that this is very good, but they will have this experience. I have to become this practically. So, as we are not just saying, but we are doing service through our mind also, we are giving them powers also to connect to God. So, Baba is saying, if you do such a service, then they will have this experience. I have to become this practically. So become serviceable in this way. This is known as the stage of bestower of blessings and a great donor. Doing in service in this manner, Baba is saying this is known as the stage of a bestower of blessings and a great donor. You have good zeal and enthusiasm for service. The Father is also happy to see worthy children. Now you have to decorate yourself with divine virtues even more. While staying within the line of the code of conduct, you should pay attention to claiming the title of being one who is the most elevated being by following the highest code of conduct. So, Baba is saying, while staying within the line of the code of conduct, you should pay attention to claiming the title of being one who is the most elevated being by following the highest code of conduct. So, pay attention and adopt this throne and tilak. So, do you constantly perform every action as an actor? Check as a detached observer whether you enacted your part accurately and whether it was a divine activity worthy of praise. So, what we have to check continuously, constantly, do we constantly perform every action as an actor? Check as a detached observer whether you enacted your part accurately and whether it was a divine activity worthy of praise. Always it is the main action that are elevated which are praised. Act as an actor and then check as a detached observer whether it was an elevated or an ordinary action. Your birth is alokik. So your action should also be alokik, not ordinary. Sorry. So Baba is saying your birth is alokik. So your action should also be alokik, not ordinary. You need to check your thoughts because thoughts are put into action. If you check and change your thoughts, your actions will then be elevated. So Baba is saying you need to check your thoughts because thoughts are put into action. If you check and change your thoughts, your actions will then be elevated. In a practical way, you are the elevated souls throughout the cycle. We have to remember this. We are the elevated souls throughout the cycle. So you need to check and change your thoughts. Transform anything ordinary into something great. Transform anything ordinary into something great. Acha. So Baba's farewell message. Just as you are dancing in happiness now, so constantly continue to dance in happiness. When any adverse situation comes, continue to dance over it. They have portrayed in a picture people dancing on a snake. So Baba saying why they have portrayed like this? Because this is the thing which is happening now. So Baba is saying, so just as you are dancing in happiness now, so constantly continue to dance in happiness. When any adverse situation comes, continue to dance over it. They have portrayed in a picture people dancing on a snake. That non living image is the memorial of all of you. When any adverse situation arises, remember this image and you will become those who dance on the snake of the adverse situation. This snake will garland you with the garland of success around your neck. So Baba is saying if you learn the technique, even dancing with happiness in the adverse situations, so Baba is saying then this snake is snake of adverse situations will garland you with the garland of success around your neck. Acha. Shukriya Baba, Shukriya. So let's have minute of silence. Om Shanti. Anyone would like to share?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So Baba says that how to become a bestower of blessing and a great downer. So Baba says your thoughts, words, and action, right? That should be yeah, in harmony. So all things should happen simultaneously. So now people say when they see good things, they say it's very good, but they don't want to become that. So they only comment on that it's very good. But when we become an embodiment of it and then we perform action, right? Our thoughts, words, and deeds all are in harmony and perform actions. That's when they will be inspired. And that's when Baba says they will also say that they want to become that.
Right. Thank you, brother.
Practically, yeah. Okay. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Any other one would like to share?
Om Shanti Sheetal Ben.
Om Shanti.
I really like this concept of ever healthy, ever wealthy, and ever happy. If
Mm-hmm.
I remember, even the hospital which was there in Shantivan, I
Yeah.
still remember when Dr. Banarsi Bai had this concept. How did he introduce us ever healthy and wealthy? Of course, there the word ever happy wasn't there. When I
Mm-hmm.
think about this kind of ever healthy, the
Mm-hmm.
aim of life, anyone, if you ask them, the aim of life is to be healthy, is to be wealthy, is to be happy. But for us, the main aim of life is to realize the innate nature of our soul. What was the innate nature of a soul, which Baba very nicely puts it in the kaleidoscope of the seven qualities. When you come to health, it can be so many kinds of health. It can be physical health, it can be mental health, it can be social health, or it can be even spiritual health. But
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to wealth, it's a little different over here. Wealth over here, Baba speaks about the knowledge which we get over here, the treasures which we get over here through the knowledge, and the income which we earn through the study. That's what. So here, Baba doesn't speak about any other kind of wealth, but the through the knowledge and through the study and through the treasures. But happiness is something a very different dimension. Happiness depends upon our own nature. Happiness
Mm-hmm.
depends upon our character. Happiness depends upon our habits, our samskars.
Mm-hmm.
So it is, and this happiness comes when the seven qualities of the self is expressed. So that's why we have to go back and see what is the seven qualities of the soul and to know the soul in its original nature. Otherwise, you see, happiness is just joy, it is zeal, it is enthusiasm, or we can say smile, or even laughing, or even satisfaction. One step above that, if you're happy, is bliss, which Baba sometimes calls as solitude and detachment. So it was a nice thing. But what I wanted to ask Sheetal Ben, if you
Yeah.
see the title,
Mm-hmm.
Baba has said respect for everyone and right to the world.
Yeah.
I was trying to connect what Baba said with the
Mm-hmm.
title, and I wasn't able to do it. See what.
Actually, in Hindi, Murli, the title is very perfect, which is mentioned in what where Baba is giving us Yat Pyar. So the title is Maya and Prakriti Dwara Satkar Prapta Atma Hi Sarvasreshta Atma Hai, which is mentioned when Baba is saying Namaste, because I think the Murli summarized Murli is in that line. If I read the last paragraph, Baba is saying, just as you are dancing in happiness now, so constantly continue to dance in happiness. Sorry, Yat Pyar. Wait a minute. Yeah, to the souls who have a right to the fortune of the kingdom of the world, to those who have a right to all the achievements from the Father, to those who have a right to receive respect from Maya and matter, to such most elevated souls, Baba is giving love, remembrance, and namaste. So, yes, so the one who has conquered Maya and matter is the one who receives the respect from all the world souls. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, so I just he summarized it in the end. I agree because that was the aim of the Murli. But
Right.
how can me being ever healthy,
Hmm.
ever wealthy, see, it's a blessing. If you just see,
Right.
it is a blessing which we get. So
Right.
that blessing, how will it? I get a right to the world. See,
Hmm.
Vishwa ke adhikar, and
Hmm.
secondly, a respect. So I was
Right.
just trying to connect. Can this blessing be
Hmm.
converted? Because definitely it has to be. Otherwise, it's not going to come in the Murli. So
Hmm.
if
Hmm.
suppose we could just connect that,
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
beautiful blessing, and
Yeah.
we saw the blessing. See, these are all just dimensions. This
Right.
happiness, wealthy, and dimensions. And the faculties, of course, Baba said it's the mind, body, and soul through which we mind and soul. Uh, sorry, yeah, the three faculties of the soul. So this is how we experience it. Fine. But how I wanted to know is, will this give me Vishwa Adhikar
Yes.
and Vishwara? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, because once we win the Maya and matter, you know, see, becoming ever healthy, wealthy, and happy, we can't become unless we follow Baba's Srimad accurately. First thing, whatever Baba mentions in the Murli, when I become embodiment of that Srimad, then only I have a right to experience that health, wealth, and happiness in my practical life. So Baba is saying like self-sovereignty, I have to become Swarajya Adhikari at this confluence age. And I can't become Swarajya Adhikari unless I take care of my mind, words, and actions, thoughts, words, and deeds. So I think experience health, wealth, and happiness, you have to first become the embodiment of knowledge, what Baba is mentioning. Unless we become the embodiment, it is very difficult to experience constant health, wealth, and happiness. Baba is saying your constant word is very important. So, to become an embodiment, once I become the embodiment of knowledge, what Baba is mentioning, then all the virtues and powers are seen in my personality. And that will earn the respect from all the souls. And once on the confluences, if I'm capable of earning the respect from all the souls, depending on my how I imbibe the knowledge, I think that will be make me the Vishwarajya Adhikar in the future. Do you agree with this?
Trying to, because he looked at my forehead and he looked at my eyes.
Right.
So that was a very beautiful thing, because he is looking at my fortune. He's looking at my lines of fortune. So when he is looking at my lines of fortune, and then suddenly Baba just goes over to our blessing. Uh, I'm trying to connect, because it's a very good connection. If suppose I am able to connect this blessing to a Vishwa Adhikari, and because I wanted to know a person who's always healthy or always wealthy, and talking about a physical thing in this world, and ever happy. Does he have a world right? Does he? We can see so many people who are ever happy, ever healthy, ever wealthy, and all. Can you say usko Vishwa ka adhikar hai? Can you say the world should respect him?
First
If you
thing,
see that
Girija.
connection, it
Yeah.
fails.
Yeah. Girijaban, first thing, in this old world, no one is ever healthy, wealthy, and happy. Even after getting knowledge to this Brahmin stole, we are not able to actually experience this constantly. Constant word is very important. We do see other souls who are not in knowledge. Sometimes, most of either they get the health, or they have a wealth, or they have a little bit of happiness. I don't think 100% happiness is with anyone. So unless we follow the knowledge and become this embodiment of virtues and powers, we can't experience these three things in our life. So even the one who doesn't have knowledge, they can't have these three things in their life. Although we think they have, but in reality they don't have. So they don't have rights on the, Vishwarajya Adhikar rights. They don't have. Even we will have as per how much we imbibe. Accordingly, number wise, we are going to experience that. So, first practical thing is, in today's world, no one is constantly healthy, wealthy, and happy. And whatever in percentage, that we are the Brahmin souls who have knowledge, who can look at the situation and understand their what is the things behind them, and what's Baba's knowledge is telling us. We are the only one who can experience in happiness in adverse situation as well. It's a big topic. Maybe we can churn on this more, or maybe someone else can add something in it. Anyone else would like to add into it? No one, I guess. Okay. So,
What I
Dr.
think is, I would love to go to that, what you said at the end, the blessing.
Right,
Because Baba says, I have got the right to the fortune of the kingdom. That's why I like that when he said forehead and eyes.
right,
And
right.
I have got the right to the Father's powers.
Hmm.
I have got a right to receive respect from Maya. I have only got that right. And
Hmm.
that right has been given to me my Baba who has found me.
Hmm.
Because I am the elevated souls. I think I should get intoxicated in that way. As you said, it's a
Right,
very big
right, right.
topic. But
Yeah.
taking that last sentence which Baba has said,
Hmm.
I have alone got the right. Even for
Hmm.
ever healthy, Baba says, not disease from any vices. So,
Hmm.
yeah, you're right. You cannot find anyone like that. And
Hmm.
even when you come to ever happy, nobody, there may be something which doesn't make him happy. So, to such a person means it has to be only one who is bestowed that right by Shiv Baba. I
Right.
think we have to take it like that. Otherwise, as you said, it's a
Yes.
deep journey.
Right. Thank you, Grejaben. I'm Shanti. Anyone else have any points to share? So, Dr. Jeetna is saying you need to check your thoughts because thoughts are put into actions, transform anything ordinary into something great. Okay, that's also good point. Okay, so let's meditate for some time. If no one has anything to share, 1 minute. Okay, so let's sit back. Let's come to our original nature in our original form. Let's detach from that external atmosphere. Let's experience our true nature. I'm a beautiful soul sitting in the middle of the forehead. I'm the luckiest star. Baba has made me lucky with his powerful knowledge. I'm becoming lucky. Baba, the bestower of fortune, seeing my luck, my fortune on my forehead and in my eyes. He's seeing how much I have imbibed this knowledge, how much I'm experiencing that health, wealth, and happiness in my life. Baba's deep knowledge making me wealthy, allowing me to imbibe divine virtues and divine powers. My mind is becoming powerful, so as my health. I'm becoming healthy. I have a wealth of knowledge. Baba's knowledge make me dance in the happiness because I know the secrets of drama. I know the secrets of karma philosophy. Nothing can shake me. I'm enjoying each moment, each scene in the drama. Everything is perfect in this drama. Every soul's role is perfect. My part is perfect in the drama. We are the hero heroines of this world drama who are putting Baba's knowledge into action and playing the roles perfectly. Now my job is to serve the souls through my mind, words, and actions. All three things together. When I'm serving the soul, I'm giving my positive vibes to the soul. Knowledge through my words and motivation through my actions. When I'm embodiment of knowledge, people get inspired by me. They think how one can be so happy, so light, so peaceful in adverse situation as well. This makes me this makes these souls come closer to God. Slowly, slowly, with this great knowledge, I'm becoming the conqueror of Maya and matter. And getting respect from all the souls. Baba is making me an example for the world. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. In this new year, I will become that ideal example. I will inspire souls around me. I will become your number one child, same as father. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Shitalban. Thank you,
Thank you,
Divine
Baba.
Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m.
We have a quick
Thank you,
announcement.
everyone.
Yeah.
We have a quick announcement for the masterclass coming up this Sunday. So It'll be by PK Sister Vinodini Swami, who's a senior Rajyoga teacher from Los Angeles. So it's about Divine Father as your friend. So this will be on 7th of Jan, this Sunday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. So this flyer will be sent to the WhatsApp group, will be shared there. So feel free to share it with the other groups and let everyone benefit out of it. Om Shanti. Thank you all.